What's up, everybody? This is Jay at From Heroes to Icons, and the inconsistency of these videos are unreal. But I just couldn't help myself this week to give you a glimpse into next week, and that is May 22nd, and the third week in this month. We got some jewels out here. I was just a little excited about it. Thought I would share them with you. But before that, with all the hype of Naomi out here, and 2 and 3 reprints, and with issue number 5 coming out this week, and I hope you pre-ordered that. I just wanted to let you guys know about another book that's coming out later this year. It hasn't been given a release date yet, but this book also is being drawn by the artist of Naomi, Jamal Campbell, and it is being written by N.K. Jemisin. Haven't heard of that person before, but as you can see from this lovely piece of artwork right here, it's coming under the Young Animal imprint, and Far Sector is about a Green Lantern we have not met yet. And from what I see, she looks like a natural-haired black beauty, much like Naomi. And nothing is being said about that. She's not in connection to anyone except Green Lanterns. But as you can see from the explosive success of Naomi, and Far Sector looks, I mean, just from this preview image right here, it looks astounding. It seems like Campbell has even stepped up his game even more so than when he was working on Naomi. And from what I'm hearing, Naomi is what they call in season 1. So I guess after he finishes Far Sector, most likely he'll be going back to Naomi. But if you haven't seen this preview before, even heard of this book, you know, go to your LCS, go to your online stores or whatever, and see if you could pre-order this book. And this is going to be relatively short, only have 12 books here. But if you're going to buy anything, I guess it would be these books here. We're going to start off, you know, always breaking down DC, Marvel, etc. We're going to start with DC, and our first book is Action Comics, and they're jumping on to this Leviathan storyline, and it's by Brian Michael Bendis and Steve Epting. Steve Epting is doing cover A, and Francis Manapul is doing the variant cover. Next up, we have Detective Comics 1004, and that is written by Peter Tomasi, with Brad Walker doing the art. And we have Andrew Hennessy doing cover A, and the other half of the connecting cover by Mark Brooks doing cover B, which is an astounding piece of work. And if you haven't been reading Detective Comics, you're missing out. It is an awesome, awesome read. Next, we have The Flash 71, written by Joshua Williamson, with art by Howard Porter. And cover A, which is the only cover that I'm showing, is being done by Howard Porter. And if you want, the variant cover is done by Derek Chu. But this is the second part of Flash Year 1, and this cover right here is an astounding piece of artwork. I would highly recommend that you go back and get Flash 70 that came out 2 weeks ago, and definitely pick at least 2 copies of this book up. I mean, the image that I'm showing right now doesn't have the trade dress, but even so, it is uniquely beautiful type looking book. And you know, we always love those year 1 stories, and Joshua Williamson has been batting 1,000 with the Flash, and Howard Porter is killing it. This personally is my book of the week and my cover of the week, Flash 71. Next is Batgirl 35 by Margaret Scott and Paul Pelletier. We have cover A by Francis Manapul and a variant cover by Joshua Middleton. Me, I'm a avid fan of Paul Pelletier, so I'm getting both covers anyway, because I just definitely gonna probably manhandle one of these. And both covers are dope, so I would definitely pick that up. Going over to Marvel Comics, we have The Avengers number 19, which is a War of the Realms tie-in. But this wonderful book is being written by Jason Aaron, and Ed McGuinness is doing the artwork. Nick Bradshaw has a variant cover, which is not shown. And Ed McGuinness is doing cover A. And the Battle Lines cover is by Max Lim. And they are killing it this month with these Battle Lines covers. I would definitely recommend just picking this up just for Jason Aaron's writing, and you cannot miss Ed McGuinness's beautiful artwork. And if you can, definitely pick up that Battle Lines cover of Blade, the Vampire Hunter. All right, we got Suri number 8 by Nede Okorafor and Rachel Scott. Variant cover showing only the Battle Lines is by Han Ji Jian. And yeah, book is dope. She has a new suit in this book, but personally, I just pick it up for the Battle Lines cover. Venom number 14 by Cullen Bunn and Eben Colio. This book has a cover by Kyle Holtz and a Battle Lines cover by Max Lim. This most likely is everybody's book of the week. And some may not like it, but Cullen Bunn is a sick writer, so you can expect some really cool stuff here. And this is, I think, the second part of the War of the Realms tie-in with Venom's new Asgardian-esque symbiote. So I know people are going to be going crazy over that Carnage cover. So you definitely want to get yours right now. Last two for Marvel are both War of the Realms books. We have War of the Realms Strike Force, The Land of the Giants. This personally is the only War of the Realms tie-in that I've been looking forward to. This is by Tom Taylor and George Molina. And I'm only getting it because George Molina is doing the artwork. Enough said. And of course, I had to put this on the list because number one was so hot. But me personally, I didn't get number one either. But I'm going to put this on the list because people are probably after it. War of the Realms, The New Agents of Atlas number 2 by Greg Pak and Gang Huk Lim. And cover A that I have here is by Billy Tan. There's also a Ron Lim variant that you can get. That's it for Marvel. For our independent books, I think we got 3 or 4 here. First, we're going to start off with the most slept on independent book out there, which is Bone Parish number 9 by Cullen Bunn and Jonas Scarf. This has 2 covers, and I think all the covers are done by Jonas Scarf. Pick that up. The book is being slept on. You don't know what you're missing. Next up, we got a pretty new book, The Invisible Kingdom, from Dark Horse Comics in conjunction with Burger Books. This is by G. Willow Wilson and Christian Ward doing cover and art. Seems to be a little sci-fi fantasy type book. Pretty decent in the beginning, so we'll give it a shot and let you know what we think later on. And last, we have Middle West number 7 by Scotty Young and George Corona. It seemed like the hype for this book has died down, but it's still one of the best young fantasies out there. And you can never go wrong with Scotty Young, right? So that is it, people. I hope you have enjoyed this little snippet of a preview video. And before we leave, you must, please, I beg you, go out there and make sure you get your Naomi number 5 first appearance of her, I guess, with her powers and in her uniform. Who knows what the future may bring? And most likely there should be more than enough issues out there for everybody to get for cover price, because, you know, now that the hype is up there, they should have upped their print count, I hope, maybe, who knows. But definitely be on the lookout for that at your comic book stores this week. And don't forget about what I told you about that Far Sector book by N.K. Jemisin and Jamal Campbell. That is definitely going to be a tight book. And before we go, they changed the dates on it was Doomsday Clock and Heroes in Crisis. Number 10 of the Doomsday Clock and Heroes in Crisis number 9 are both coming out on the week of the 29th. I guess the stories are supposed to be in conjunction with one another. So until next time, people, enjoy yourselves, get your comic books, buy them, read them, and love them. And I will catch you at the same bad time, at the same bad channel. Peace.